Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment. But we're going to work with the Norvina Volume 2 palette, and the first color I'm going to use is a dark blue. And that's D5. I'm sure it's D5. So we're going to get this blue in my crease and in my outer V, and I want it really dark, so I'm going to back the colors in to get it really dark and concentrated. So I'm trying to remember these color letters offhand just by looking at the video, which I think I can do it. So now I'm finishing off the outer V here. Get that all done and darkened up, because I do want it dark. As you can see, I want it very dark. So that next color I'm going to go into is B1. And that's a very, very pretty green. And I am going to do something with this green on my lid. Just showcasing this green and only this green. That green is beautiful. And I don't want a whole bunch of it, so that's why I'm using those little small brushes, and I'm only applying it to a small section. Now the next color I went into was B4. No, did I say B4? That's A, B, C, D4. It's D4. The Norvina palettes are set up with letters going down the side and numbers going across the top. So each row is let's go back. That is A2. And the A2, I'm going over those colors to kind of soften them up and try to blur them out a little bit. That's why I use that A2. But as I was saying, the palette is set up with the letters down the left and the numbers over the top. So that should make it easier to follow. They do not have names. They just are letters and a number. So I went to clean off my lid with a Q-tip and micellar water. You do not have to purchase micellar water. You can use a Q-tip and Vaseline, or a makeup wipe, or makeup remover and a Vaseline. Makeup remover and a Q-tip, or however you clean your lid off. So I went in and I applied some white concealer as my new base, because I wanted the colors to shine, really pop. So that's why I used white. So now that is the Saharan 2 palette. And that green is like a very, very light green, bluish color. I don't know the color. I can't even describe. I don't even know what color that would be considered, but it's like light green, blue, seafoam, something color, green, blue. All I know, it was cute, so I just used it. And this is the Saharan 2 palette, and that's by Juvia's Place. And the next palette I'm going to use is by Juvia's Place. Oh, sorry. misspoke. I'm back into B1 out of the Norvina palette. And then I'm going to use a Juvia's Place, and it's going to be a Warrior 3. And I want these to look blended and not look like I just have one color here and then I put a color here and then I put a color here. I want it to look blended. The lines, so I go over both colors when I apply a color. So I applied this green. I'm going to apply that next to the other light color green, but I'm going to take my brush and move back and forth across the two colors to try to blend them out. So this is the Warrior 3 palette, and that pretty blue right there, you can see what I'm talking about with the blue. I just saw some shadow fly away. It was very powdery, but it was pretty. I'm trying to check to see what I got going on. And I took the blue and zigzagged over the green. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I'm just going back and forth trying to blur out that hard line. So that's like a little shimmery color in that palette. That's also the Warrior 3 palette. And I just wanted to put a little shimmer over there. So then I'm going to go back into the Norvina palette and work on my outer V after I finish applying this shimmer. So I went back in the blue. So that is D5. And I'm just going to cover up all that white, and I'm going to cover up the where the two colors meet, which is a line of demarcation. So I'm going to color that up. And I couldn't quite get it dark as I wanted, so I went in the same Norvina palette and I used some E5 to darken that up more. And then I went back into the D5 so the black does not look black. It'll just look like dark blue. And so here's the E5 coming up, which is the black. And then you'll see the brush. You don't see me going back in the blue, but you'll see me pick up the brush because you can see that I changed brushes, and it will be the blue, which is the D5. So there's the brush change right there. And also, you will not see me do my face, or you won't see me put on my lipstick. And just for now, the lipstick is by Urban Decay, and it's called 1988. And the lip liner I used was by Sephora, and it's just a brown lip liner. And also, to make that yellow a little more, that green, I went into a Beauty Glaze palette and took one of the shimmer greens off of there, out of the Beauty Glaze palette. Which, if you are starting, Beauty Glaze is a good palette to have. So that's the Beauty Glaze palette, and I just put a little of that green shimmer on my lid. And I put my lashes by Eyelure. You will see the lash, but you won't see me put anything else on except for underneath my bottom lash line. That's the last thing you'll see, because I just wanted you mainly to see how I did the eyes. I'm just prepping for mascara, and that's it. And you'll also see my Sir Chunks-a-Lot make his appearance, because right now he's out there on the balcony. You'll see him wanting to get in the house too. And guys, don't forget, remember to like and subscribe and leave a comment. And I remember having a little issue with my inner corner, as usual, so I ended up cutting the lash a little more. I didn't trim the lashes down enough the first time, but I did trim it down afterwards, and I did reuse the lash. And now we're going in that blue underneath my bottom lash line. And I had to fix the outer V, so you'll see me moving the taking the brush and the color all the way out instead of just underneath my lash line. It's gonna go all the way out into the outer V, and that's because when I put on my concealer, I messed up my eye. So that's just me fixing, and I did both sides. I had to go back in and redo, not redo, but fix both sides. And I didn't come all the way, I didn't line my whole bottom lash line with that color, because the next color I had to go in and use, that I did use, get it right, the next color that I did use after the blue was that green, which was B1. So remember, under the eyes, this is the D5. Then I'll use B1. And then I will use from the Saharan 2 palette, the green. And that will be my inner corner. And that's the B1. So guys, I hope you were able to follow along. I hope this one was easier because I only concentrated on one thing, and it was the eye. I hope you like it. I liked it. I thought it was pretty cute and bold. But like I said, I'm going to do that green, so I'm going to have another bold look. So right now, before I get to the end of the video, I want to thank you all for watching. And I want to thank those who comment, which is Mia. Thank you, Mia. You always leave a comment. And I will see you guys on the next video after this one is completed. And that's that. Seafoamish color green out of the out of the Saharan 2 palette. Chunks is gonna make his appearance, and then we are done with the video, y'all. I'll spray it. That's an eyeliner I got from Sephora, which is a very good eyeliner. I love the colors, but I don't like I have to sharpen it. It is a pencil. I don't like sharpening pencils, which is my fault because I just picked it up and I didn't. I bought it based on color instead of actually researching what it was. But it's not the end of the world. Sharpening a pencil, I just prefer not to. I actually like retractable pencils. Look how pretty that is, though. That's such a beautiful color. There's Chunks, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.